Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. An economy that will last. That was the promise of US President Barack Obama as he made his fourth State of the Union address. As he embarks on his bid to get re-elected, President Obama said the wealthy should pay for their fair share of taxes. Anyone earning more than $1 million should, he said, pay a minimum tax rate of 30%. President Obama also had a pointed warning for Iran.
The regime is more isolated than ever before. Its leaders are faced with crippling sanctions. And as long as they shirk their responsibilities, this pressure will not relent. Let there be no doubt. America is determined to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon, and I will take no options off the table to achieve that goal.
Guilty but with no jail time, Iraqis are expressing disbelief today that the US Marine sergeant who told his troops in the town of Haditha to shoot first, ask questions later, has reached a deal to avoid jail time. A military judge said that Staff Sergeant Frank Vutric will not be jailed as part of a plea deal in the killing of 24 unarmed Iraqi civilians in 2005. Instead, Vutric will have his rank demoted to private and his pay docked as a result. Tragedy in the midst of celebrations. Fireworks celebrating Chinese New Year in Thailand have sparked a blaze that burned homes and killed 3 people. At least 20 houses were burned to the ground in the fatal blaze, which left at least 20 people injured. A deadly rampage. An on-duty bus driver in India has killed 9 people after going on a rampage through crowded streets. More than 24 other pedestrians were injured on the streets of Pune. Witnesses say the driver went berserk, slamming into people, cars, school buses and scooters. Police chased the bus for an hour before they managed to arrest the 30-year-old driver. He's now being held on murder charges. Marking a change, thousands of Egyptians have gathered to mark the 1-year anniversary of the start of the uprising that forced Hosni Mubarak from power. But the mood in Cairo's Tahrir Square is tense. Some people fear violence could erupt between protesters and the military. Many activists are angry over the slow pace of reform. And finally, going nowhere for now, the founder of the file-sharing website Mega Upload will be staying behind bars at least for the next several weeks. A New Zealand court ordered Kim.com to remain in custody as he awaits a February 22nd extradition hearing. FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, doing the worm fails. And he's still trying. At number 4, this bluegrass band are about to get an animal edition who wants to join in on the singing. At number 3, a report on the dangers of tubing upsets one would-be slider, and she's not afraid of piping up.
Because of your reporting. Thank you so much for ruining the fun. Total, complete killjoy. All right, that's gone on for a decade and you've ruined it.
Okay. Wow.
At number 2, being in the wrong place at the wrong time can be a slap in the face or a board in the head. And number 1 today, one little girl versus one big candle.
Get it. Get it, Kiki. Get it.
Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news with Cassie, and Paul will be here with all of the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.